Well, hell yeah. What's going on, everybody? This is our first time ever doing a live show, so we're glad that you're here with us. We got four viewers already, man.
I
Look at
love it.
that.
I love it. Welcome, folks. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. I'm Brendan. Top screen, that's Trevor. And, obviously the big news is the college football, deluxe edition cover being kind of leaked. Even EA was like, okay, this one's supposed to happen today. So I don't know. Maybe should we give it a minute? But maybe let a couple more people.
Yeah, well,
jump in here.
let's see a couple more. I guess let's talk. Yeah, let's see if anybody. Hey, we got 5. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. In case you haven't talked to us or watched us before, this is the Gridiron Uncensored, and we do have a podcast. Go follow us on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you are, and give us a like, give us a follow. We'd appreciate it.
Absolutely. Like Trevor said, on all the socials, we've been doing the Spackler series on NCAA 14. No, it's not revamped. I didn't go through that whole situation, getting the modded Xbox, because my last one died and I just went with what I had. So bear with it. But it's been a fun series to do. And then, today we're just minding my own business. I was actually doing some homeschool with my kids. And then all of a sudden it dropped. I was like, okay, boys, go play. Like we got something big going on right now.
And I think just about every outlet in the country had this image within probably 10 minutes of it dropping.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
I don't even know who originally actually dropped it. I know obviously PlayStation, but I don't know actually who put it out on social media right out the gate. And
Twitter or X, what they call it now. That one's big especially for the college football world. There's so many great accounts out there and people that share this type of information. And absolutely. I saw it from it's called It's Out. Is it out yet? College football, and then there's another one that talks about when the time is going to drop and all this stuff. And they posted immediately. They're like, "Holy shit, it's here!" Somebody leaked it on PlayStation Store. And immediately, like you said, it got distributed across.
I mean, at this point, like the image that you're looking at now is actually an image that IGN.com posted or put up. So, I mean, everybody has it at this point now.
Yeah. And even on this image, it's a little bit wider on the actual store. If you can see to the bottom left, you see that red sleeve with with the black and the red stripes. That's Utah. On the right side, there's purple with the gold. That's LSU. Further to the left, you got Texas A&M, which some guys are like zoomed in like 5 times to make sure they could see who it was. So I mean, people are so invested in this game. It's been so long, and we're just ready for this to come out, man.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, like the description says, I mean, this is the leak of all times. I mean, this is the most anticipated sports video game of all time, with a 11-year hiatus, and now here we are. It's crazy that it leaked like this.
It is, and like I said, even ESPN, EA came out and they said, "Hey, what we weren't even expecting this," but now they put out to like, "Hey, join us next Thursday. We're still doing the reveal." And they have a countdown clock and everything on their website. You can go check it out. It's linked in their website. But it's scheduled for 11 a.m. on next Thursday, May 16th. So I'm sure people are going to start calling out work for that. They're calling out of work for.
Well, I'm not going to call out of work. I'm not going to call out of work necessarily for the reveal. However, I do anticipate us probably doing another live stream. Just to talk about what we saw, what we think, and maybe talk about what our hopes are for the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we're new to this live stream thing, but we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep multiplying, trying these different things with the channel, and just being diverse with it. Like I said, this is we had a plan just to do a 7-on-7 series tonight, which is our shorter videos. Just kind of tackling maybe a topic or two. In kind of short form, but we were like, hell, let's just go live and just see, what people, if somebody says anything or whatever happens, and because this is huge, man. Like you said, we've been waiting for 11 years, and everybody's hyped about Dynasty mode and Is it going to be like a Madden? Everybody's, arguing. Is it going to be a Madden skin? Is it totally new? We don't know yet, but it looks pretty damn good. And the other picture that got leaked from the PlayStation Store was of Notre Dame entering the stadium. And I'll tell you what, looked really good, man.
Made me super pumped for the what do they call it? The pomp and circumstance, the whole what's the word I'm looking for here, Brandon? Like the pageantry. There you go.
Yeah,
the college football pageantry.
Sorry, it wasn't much help. I'm not great with words, man.
No, you're good. You're good. We got a few more viewers. Most of them coming on next. We have one from Facebook. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, welcome guys.
Sitting here talking about the leak and the accidental leak, I should say.
Yeah.
And if you aren't following us, please do give us a follow on all the other social media platforms. You can look us up at Gridiron Uncensored. We truly appreciate all of the support.
Absolutely. And again, all the links are in our bio to Instagram, that's where most of the traction is for the gaming series that we do. We're going to do some when College Football 25 drops. We're going to do videos on there as well. So stay tuned for that. Follow it, all that good stuff. We appreciate you listening tonight. It's kind of on a whim. I know short order, but hey, that sometimes you got to live like that.
So let's get into it a little bit. Let's get into what we see, what we think, and more importantly, what it means to the Ohio State Buckeyes that Donovan Edwards is sitting right there front and center.
You had to dive into that right away, didn't you?
Of course.
Well, hit it, man. I mean, hell,
I'll tell you what. So a group that I follow, and some of you may know them, that I follow quite a bit because I am a Michigan fan, and they're called the Wing Helmet. They do cover Michigan quite a bit, and they posted something quite funny I found, and it reads something along the lines of, the brutal stretch of Ohio State has happened over these past few years. In addition to 3 straight losses to Michigan, watching Michigan beat them and win the Big Ten title for 3 years straight, winning a national championship. To add insult to injury, they have to buy the most anticipated sports game of all time with a Michigan football player that has torched them for the past 2 years. I'm just saying, it's like the biggest troll ever. Like, I mean, it's just like, out of all the players that could be on front and center, it had to be a Michigan player for the Ohio State guy.
It's the Don, man.
It's the Don, and of course, it's Judkins sitting there.
Yeah,
in his shadow. For lack of a better term.
I mean, people are talking about lack of star power in college football right now, and I understand why there's that conversation. But to me, you've got a lot of newcomers, a lot of up and comers, guys that have shined at moments but have never been the lead guy like Donovan Edwards. But then you've got guys like Judkins that just transferred in. I'm surprised that they didn't put Henderson on there, to be honest, but Judkins was a huge name this offseason with the portal. And I think you're going to see a lot of that. I mean, Quinn Ewers he's one of the biggest names in the game. Beck, same. Milrow.
100%.
You look at these types of guys. Travis Hunter. Everybody knows Travis Hunter. He's a multi-role player, hell of an athlete. So to me, it's no shock, that these guys were on there. And again, this is the deluxe edition. They said there's going to be another cover, so we don't know who's going to be on there.
Yeah, there could be. I think, didn't they say there'd be potentially 3 different types of covers? Like the standard, the deluxe, and then like some sort of special edition.
Yeah, that was kind of what I thought was going on. That's what it seemed to be the consensus across the board. Right. But they said join us for both covers next Thursday. When I say they, EA put that out. Now, it could all be smoke and mirrors. This could just be, some random cover that they threw up and trying to get everybody riled up. Who knows?
Well, success.
Yes.
All I got to say about that is well done. You got us going.
Well, I couldn't stand up, if you know what I mean. I mean, that was it was just so cool to see that pop out, today. And everybody just got so riled up. And it's just great to see the college football community can just rally behind this game. But yeah, man, I don't know who was going to be on the next one. A couple of weeks ago, we had a podcast episode where we kind of talked about, who might these cover athletes be. And I trying to write down names, like who are the biggest names in each conference. And I was looking like, the ACC, and then you got to throw Notre Dame because there's their special own little people, they got to have their own thing. And I was like, Riley Leonard, obviously that's a huge name from last year. Injury took him out, later in the season, derailed Duke's season, but he's a huge name. And then I thought also Matt Brown, the head guy behind, leading the charge on leaks and information for us. He said they were surprised. Some of these people were surprising to him. So I'm like, who could be surprising? I put down Kyle McCord because that would be insane to throw him out there, after transferring.
I think I see an orange and white helmet way in the front there.
Oh, I'm just saying. Him. There he is.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God. But it's interesting for the ACC. Riley Leonard, McCord, Omarion Hampton. He's obviously a great running back returning. Big Ten, I had names like Judkins right there. You see him to the right of the screen. You've got Edwards right there. Will Johnson would be another one. Dillon Gabriel, quarterback for Oregon. And then Travion Henderson was another name. And then for the Big 12, I feel like we all knew that there was going to be Colorado guys. Colorado's just so, what's the word I'm looking for now, Trevor?
Polarizing.
Polarizing. Thank you. They get everybody going. You talk about, Shedeur Sanders being on there. People get pissed. People are, defending it. Talking about Travis Hunter. Like, hey, they were a 4-8 team. Doesn't matter. They get talked about, and that brings discussion. And that's, he's a hell of a player. He's going to be up there. And then I had Ollie Gordon. I know a lot of people are like, okay, he got snubbed. Like he's one of the best running backs in the country, if not the best. Why isn't he up there? Again, this is only one deluxe edition. So we'll see what happens on the new one. And again, that is coming out on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's the day. Thursday about lunchtime.
Yeah. And I'm curious to see if they're going to do a similar situation to this where it's multiple athletes or if it's just going to be one guy on the standard edition. I don't know. Because another name, Luther Burden, everybody's like, hey, this guy, he's the consensus top receiver coming back in the game. You kind of expect him to be in there too. Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see. I love how, pissed off everybody gets when they're trying to look at these helmets and look at the players. And, Oklahoma State fans aren't happy. We got a lot of Oklahoma State fans that I'm friends with on Twitter, and they're not happy campers tonight. I'll tell you that.
That's right. Man. That's right. And man, I love it. I love every minute. I'm here for it. I like that Ewers is on there. I still think he's one of the better ones. Beck, Milroe, they all deserve to be on it. So, I have no complaints. Granted, it's hard for me to say that I might have complaints about this with the Don sitting right there in front of me.
Yeah,
but with all things considered, the athletes they have here, Judkins, he's such an electric running back. Like Henderson's good, but I still think Judkins is a better running back than Henderson. That's just my thought on it. I think overall, Judkins will end up being more electrifying than Henderson was. I just feel like, I don't know. That's just my opinion on the Ohio State running back.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they play that. Ohio State's going to be a powerhouse. And, we can talk about football all night long if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But, you look at last year, you've got all the 4 representatives from the playoffs. You got Washington to the right, Michigan, obviously, Texas, and then Alabama in front of Texas and Quinn Ewers. But no, it's an exciting time. We're really excited to see what Thursday beholds. And like I said, we'll probably do a live show then, and talk more about it. And of course, we still have our previews that are coming out, and we've got Duke, Florida State, and Georgia Tech coming up next.
Yeah, we'll be recording that tomorrow, and it'll be up on it'll be Sunday morning when it comes out.
Yeah, so a little Sunday morning reading before whatever you do on the day, But yeah, Trev, anything else on this?
No, I think we're solid. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to the people over there, I should say one person watching on Facebook, the rest of y'all on Twitter. Much appreciated you joining us for this quick hitter. Hey, go follow, subscribe, and we really appreciate everything you guys do and support us. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, comment, all that stuff, whatever you guys want, throw it our way. We'll answer it whenever we can. Do 7-on-7 series like this, or maybe comment after one of the shows. Who knows? We'll figure it out, but we'll get to your comments, and we do appreciate them. So guys, I think that's it for tonight. Not much else. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Dream about college football tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going to do. I know it's a little weird, but hey, that's what I'm doing. Take care.
Take care, guys.